All right.
All right, so it's ask a question and then yes, no.
And then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Do men suffer in silence? Let's start right there.
Yep.
Got a yeah.
Of course we do.
For sure. For sure.
Twine, in what ways do we suffer in silence?
Sure. A lot of black men suffer in silence because that's the worst thing to do is be a mad black man. So they have to suffer in silence in their relationship, at work, in public. First, soon as you get emotional and get mad, count you out, brother.
What would you say on that, Lou? Why you say yeah? How do we suffer in silence?
I mean, it's just the things that we were taught coming up. Well, I can't speak for nobody else, but I mean, I was always taught, you know what I'm saying, to be boys ain't supposed to cry, you ain't supposed to, you know what I'm saying, show no fear, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying, as you know what I'm saying, get older or whatever, like that stuff started to take a toll on you for real.
Jose, why you say yeah we suffer in silence?
Because with the times of changing of, I mean, of course it sounds tough, but the feminist movement, it's silence the man, and he no longer is he's no longer the head of the household. He's no longer the stronghold. He's not. Get rid of the protector. So you have to. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. There's no one to complain to. There's no HR here. So you just deal with it.
Yeah. I think we basically been taught to shit. It is what it is. Whatever you go through, just, you know what I'm saying, deal with that shit. Even if you, I don't know, I don't have, my kid ain't here yet, but both of y'all got boys and both of y'all got girls, right? You and Twan. Do y'all raise y'all boys differently than y'all raise y'all girls? As far as like, if they fail, did you run to your girl, and if your boy failed, you was like, hey, get your ass up? It was the same way.
Yeah, it's the same way as we nobody gets treated different because the world ain't gonna treat you no different.
Exactly. I was just thinking that.
That's what's up, though. That's what's up.
Get your ass up if I give you something to cry about.
Are the expectations placed on men realistic? Meaning the pressures of having a job, making money, providing for the family, being emotionally strong, protecting others, and keeping everything together.
Circumstantial.
What you say, Lou?
Really, so it's depending on, you know what I'm saying, that man's situation. You know what I'm saying? He the family man or he just a bachelor man, or you know what I'm saying? It's what really, you know what I'm saying, what it is. You know what I'm saying, the challenges that he's facing.
Okay. What you say, Pena?
Ask the question again.
Are the expectations placed on a man realistic? As far as, you know, having a job, making the money, providing, being an emotional stronghold, protecting others, and keeping everything together, even when they're struggling themselves.
Yeah, it's realistic. It's realistic. Yeah, it's
So you would say, like,
and it's expected.
It depends what you pursue in life. Some people, it just ain't in them. Some people, you gotta tell them 30 fucking times to take out the trash. Some people just see the trash and take it out. Just depend what kind of person you is.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But before we get started on the mental thing, I want to get a waiver. I'm not really speaking to like PTSD veterans and stuff. I'm not
Oh, most
speaking.
definitely. Yeah.
I'm not speaking to people who've been RAPE. I'm not speaking to people that's going through trauma. I'm just speaking
A
to the
blank
average Joe.
a
I'm not
blanket
speaking.
cover would be we're not speaking on anybody that's been through some things.
Right.
We're just speaking in general, the general population, the normal dude, not the outliers,
The
the
average Joe.
exceptions. Yeah, just the
Mhm.
normal people who,
So
we've all been through some stuff, but there's some people that's been through some stuff.
There's this one dude, he told me he was being sold by his mother growing up. And
That's
that's
like
raw.
that's a deeper conversation.
That's what I'm saying. So there's no telling what kind of mental distress he's under. And he
So, yeah.
watched his sisters be sold too. So I don't, I ain't speaking to them kind of people. I don't know nothing about that kind of trauma.
All right.
Go ahead.
Who do men talk to when they're struggling? Who should they go to when they're struggling? Let's start with you, Payne. As far as to say, a mentor, a coach, or who should they talk to?
Man, it's tough because I can only speak for myself because like I am blessed with having a wife that even though I do open up and things like that, she has yet to change and switch up on me. And we know it's kind of tough because we've probably had probably back in other relationships where you try to open up and it just get used against you. But man, thank God that my wife's not like that at all, and blessed with that. I mean, but if there's men that are seeking help, seek a therapist, man. Reach out to somebody, or reach out to your best buddy that knows that gives you correction and not just a yes man.
That's important. Oh, what about you, Lou? Who you talk to when you going through it?
You. Shit, real talk shit. You. You know what I'm saying? The ones that I'm around. You know what I'm saying? All the time. Shit. You know the guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who y'all is.
So your peers.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Twan?
I talked to 3 people. Me, myself, and I. Like earlier when I fell, there wasn't nobody to call on, bro. I had to say, get your bitch ass up. Quit being a bitch and get up.
I have fallen and I can't get up.
Yeah. I was under a lot of mental stress.
You saw me taking the shit, man. Chill out, bro.
I was under a lot of mental stress, bro. It was hot. I had nobody to call on but me.
I mean, not to bring up no old shit, but the last time you fell in the shower,
it wasn't nobody to call on.
It still wasn't nobody to call.
Me, myself, and I.
At least
But I say that a lot. Quit being a bitch. My
like
girl
to
hates
yourself,
it.
or you just say it in general?
So, like, anytime I get emotional or stressed out about something, quit being a bitch and handle that shit. Straighten up. So that's just the way I handle things. Tighten up. I tell myself, tighten up all the time.
That's understood.
Talk to the man above too.
I feel like that's the voice in my head to tell me to get my stuff together.
Yeah, for sure. There's some unsung stuff that doesn't need to go to the wife, and sometimes you do need to just strap up your boots, man. Pull the laces a little tighter, especially if the complaints about her.
No, I feel you. I don't know. That's you think that's a men thing, or do you think women do the same thing? If you could speak on that.
I think it's a different caliber of women who do the same thing too.
Yeah.
Especially if she's been through something.
It depends on what I'm going through at the time too. Like if it's something that I know you've been through, hey, look up, hey, how'd you handle this? You know what I'm saying? If you, what would you do different?
Yeah, I think even it comes with a stigma too, because you know what I'm saying. Like if a man was to talk about his problems or say anything about what he going through, they basically gonna be like, you bitching. You sound like a woman right now. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. Nigga, tighten that shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Whatever type shit.
Facts.
I think that just comes with, you know what I'm saying, how we've been raised in general. Just don't nobody give a fuck. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. You gotta do what you gotta do at the end of the day.
Okay.
You think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
What?
Basically having to talk to yourself to get yourself through your issues.
I don't like to talk to people, bro. They'll tell you some shit that'll throw you off, bro. They'll tell you some shit just to get you to see what's gonna happen to you.
You don't necessarily have to take the advice, but just a way of venting. Sometimes you just got to get shit off your chest. Like for me, I don't really tell people my problems, but I just like to talk. You know what I'm saying? Just to say like, shit, this what's going on in my mind. I don't even be looking for advice. I just to get some shit off my goddamn mind.
I mean, I'm careful with, you know what I'm saying, like who I tell it to, because I mean, I don't like to confide in people either, because it's like it's real easy for somebody to, you know what I'm saying, get mad. Remember, you know what I'm saying, say I tell Jay something, you know what I'm saying, he go tell Twunk, and that little nigga lives over there crying, came to me crying about this shit, such, you know what I'm saying. Just, you gotta be careful, you know what I'm saying, who you tell certain shit to.
I feel like that's why I kind of like, I don't mind when people come to me, because I know some people just need to get shit out their chest. They ain't even looking for advice. They just looking to, you know what I'm saying? It just get overwhelming sometimes. And at the end of the day, we men, but we still humans too. You know what I'm saying? That's just mine. That's just.
I got a heart too, goddamn.
A lot of people do come talking to me about their issues. I mean, a lot of people, bro. And I used to have a problem with that. And I asked my lady, she said, shit, maybe you just look like a good person to talk to. But, bro, I know so many people business, bro.
Me too.
And then they go to Facebook with their problems, and I be like, I really know the inside of it. And people be commenting prayer hands and all that. And I'd be like, nah, you don't know that motherfucking intentions, bro. That motherfucker, they're really the wrong one in the wrong, bro. But I don't say nothing. I don't say nothing.
Nah,
bro.
facts, bro. Facts,
But
bro.
I know a lot of people business, but I just.
On the real, I mean, I kind of feel like that's kind of like my purpose in life for real, because I mean, you'd be surprised. A lot of people come to me for advice too. So it's just like, I mean, I kind of used to get mad at it because it was like, dang, like, I know for a fact, you know what I'm saying, if I'm going through something right now, I know I couldn't come to you right now. But you know what I'm saying? Once again, here we go again. Oh, you're back.
Bro, I know you want to look at. I know you want to comment on these comments, bro. Come on, man. Let's get some chats.
What's going on, Miss Catherine? How you doing today?
What up, chat?
What's going on? What's up, guys? We got Big Money. Well, what's up, guys? The Real Sync One. What's good? NahChill. Oh, we got a acronym now. Incon and chat. All right, I like that. That's a great marriage. You got to be talking to Jose.
Go back to that last
great marriage.
Man, appreciate you, man.
Nobody cares to hear a complaining man. Yeah.
Ain't nobody listening.
Yeah. Bro, men are broken these days. Motherfuckers, man, people going through stuff. It's a lot of people going through stuff. It's a different time. We I don't know. I think a lot of us come from an era and we still have that mentality of that era that we're in, and we're not understanding that they're going through totally different issues now, especially when you involve social media in your life. This is a totally different time, bro.
And
Totally
plus,
different
and
time.
plus, we're living in a time era where a lot of people are conflicted because of the stuff they put in their body, and
That
and
too.
it builds a lack of mental power.
That
So
too.
if you're doing a lot of drugs, you drinking a lot, what do you think the strength of your mental is gonna be? So
Um, drugs come with clouding people's emotions too. What's good, homie? Have to catch the beginning. Just log in. MB Bowman.
just join, just stay here with us. Join the chat. Give us your thoughts. You ain't got to start at the beginning.
Men should be able to express their feelings as well without being judged. I
But to
agree.
who? But to
I
who?
agree. But it's a should. That's the word. You know what I'm
And to
saying?
who? Because if you're doing it to your girlfriend and then y'all get in an argument later, she be like, "Piss ass nigga, why you piss on yourself? Sister ain't having ass nigga."
Hey, I'm blessed enough to say my lady don't do shit like
No,
that. You
yeah,
know what I'm
I
saying?
don't. I
But
don't have none of that.
I have been in a relationship to where,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying, that girl was like that, bro. Every time we get in an argument, that's why your feet fucked up, nigga.
Why your
Like,
feet
damn,
stink?
man. Like, damn, why? I thought we was in love.
That's why your mama got a wooden leg.
Damn.
That's why she wear wigs every day, nigga. You know your mama ain't got no hair. Like, I told you that in confidence. Hey, uh,
But no, it be shit like that. It be like, no, what I'm saying? Nah, no, I can't tell you shit. I can't tell you nothing else ever
never
again.
again.
You ain't
Yeah,
gotta worry about it. Hey,
it
you all
took
right? I'm
after
cool.
that incident. I really had a real bad incident, bro. And after that, I ain't trust to tell nobody nothing for like 2 years, bro. Does society care about men's mental health as a whole?
Hell no.
We got
No,
no. You say
no,
no.
not at all.
Oh, everybody say no. I ain't gotta write it down. Why you think that is? Let me start with you, Lou. Why you think that is?
Man, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I've been the person before, you know what I'm saying? Just out and about. I know somebody going through it. Oh, I still got going by my day. Fuck what he talking about. 'Cause I promise you, at the end of the day, if it was me, they probably get two shits about me for real.
Mm.
Motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Look at me, turn their head.
Why you think? Why you think that is, opinion?
Uh, man, it's just I don't know. The man's role now is lesser, so uh, society just not. That's just not it. I don't know, man. I just kind of have now moved out from dealing with anybody and everything, man. So I just keep to myself, and I don't worry about nobody no more. I got a couple good buddies, and you keep a couple good buddies on you and with you, and that's it, man. You just, I mean, they say it takes a village to raise a kid, but I mean, they grow up. They grow
Mm.
up, and then now, I mean, what do we do after that? Ain't nobody wrote that book yet. Nobody knows, and if they know at the end, well, I mean, even the older folks, I mean, generations and times just change. Society, but just, I mean, excuse my French, don't give a shit.
Mm.
I agree with both. I agree with both of them. Uh, People don't give a damn about nothing but what's going on in their own bubble, bro. Motherfucker will run you off the road. Motherfucker will enter a door and bump into you, won't even say excuse me. People in their own world, bro. They don't give a damn about your mental, bro.
Mm.
If anything, they gonna use your mental as entertainment for when they around other people. You telling somebody what you going through, and next thing you know, they at a party or something, talking behind your back, letting them know everything you done did and been through. So they ain't gonna use. They don't care about it, but they can use it as entertainment.
That's crazy work. I think that's why motherfuckers don't be trusting people. I noticed you said the man's role has lessened. What do you mean by that, Penny?
I mean, we look at it, and you can go back, and of course, man, I have to just, my God tells me something different. Whatever you believe, whatever me, man is the head of the household, but physically above that, of course, it's him. Other than that, man, like we provide, and then my wife just distributes out there. But now, wife also provides. So yes, it's equal, but we're equal in position. So that role now is watered down. Not watered down, because I don't want to make the woman stepping up. Because there's women out there that do step up into, a man's role with their kids and all that stuff, and that's probably another topic. But like, you no longer are technically needed anymore.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
What's up, Sensei? Where you been at, man?
If you're watching, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe.
Do you agree with that opinion?
Do what?
I know that's your vision from other people's way of moving, but do you agree that we're not needed anymore?
I mean, if you even think about it, go down even further down the rabbit hole where they're already working on not even needing our sperm to even create offspring anymore. They're doing so much extra stuff. That's a small portion, but yeah, we aren't needed anymore.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that either. I don't believe it, and I could see people that grew up without fathers that's not true. We establish law and order.
I think of it from the other position too. Is like shit. We built the goddamn world.
Right. We need it.
We just saying in the household. I could probably understand.
No,
like,
for sure,
as
for
far
sure.
As like in a wide variety. Yeah, we built the goddamn world.
For sure. We're needed in that, but I guess to reword it, it's we're not as wanted.
Oh, okay.
In that aspect, we are needed. I get it. Men fought for the country and created the laws and created this and so on and so forth. And I know there's women that do, that have stepped up in a bunch of areas where men probably just fell short. But, I just feel like nowadays the role is lesser. The role is lesser. As a dad, we still needed, but
I don't think it's less. I think we need to do more. I think we need to come harder than what it was. I think it makes us have to use more techniques,
And this, for sure. And I hear you and I understand you, and it sounds great, but to me it's you're running with a weighted vest, and more weight is added as you're running.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to do more. We need to do this. We need to do that. What happens when our heart stops? Who's going to fill the void?
We're not appreciated until we leave anyway.
I don't even want to hear that word.
A man doesn't get his first flowers. I'm saying
till he did, till in the casket.
That's when they doing a eulogy. He was a hard-working man. All I know is him to give his last dollar away.
I'm gonna tell him not to lie on me. That nigga was lazy. I did what I had to, but that nigga was lazy. We're gonna pivot over to our young men, man. I got a question. Are we doing enough to support young men and boys? Sensei, you just showed up, man. Go on and get into it.
We can't hear it. We can't hear you.
Muted.
You're muted.
Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Mic check,
Right.
mic check. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, nah. First off, boys, hope y'all doing all right.
Fancy.
Nah. I hope y'all doing good though. So I have to make sure I say that y'all are loved and y'all are appreciated. But to answer the question, I feel like it's a catch-22 to this. Like it's a double-edged sword because you got one hand on one side of it. You doing so much for these youngins. You trying to show no way and getting the right information, but they just won't do right. And then you got on the other hand, you got the OGs that don't want to see the youngins do better than them. So the youngins gonna fail in the process, or the OGs are failing the youngins. So it depends, I guess, in the territory that you're in, or where you've already surrounded yourself or what you've seen. Because you got to think about a situation like John Morant, bro, $150-200 million man, hang around the wrong people, doing the wrong things, having the right OG to say, "Hey, bro, you got to chill out with that. Hey, you got to chill." Now look at him, bro. Might not even get another contract. He might be dead to tell where he at now. Granted, he was blessed enough to get that 150 mil to start. But if he had the right leadership, or if he had the right OGs in his mind, at least to help him out some more, I would hope he would listen. But at the same time, you never know. He could have been like, "Nah, G, I ain't like you, this, that, and the third." Because we all get to sniff on ourselves at one point in time, especially when we teenagers. But sometimes that lasts a little longer. Sometimes that cologne or that perfume stick a little bit. So I don't know, man. That's a tough ask. I would like to think that I try to do me as a person, like to see I do my part. Because the last thing I want to do is see anybody else down when they have a opportunity or position to be up in anything and anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What's your take on that, Twan?
I do think it's a disconnect between men and younger people, bro, because of different things that you go through as an adult. You got to work, so you don't really have time to talk. And then you got to take care of your own family, and some men got to take care of 2, 3, 4, 5 families. They on child support for 5 or 6 kids. So yeah, it's a big disconnect. It could be done. It could be more done, but there's only so much a man could do.
What's your take on that, Lou?
So I'm gonna say this. You know what I'm saying? I know for me, I ain't grow up with my pops, but I still had my uncles, my grandpa, football coaches, stuff like that, teachers and everything to look up to. But I mean, that's just, what I'm saying, because I'm out, what I'm saying, being a kid, being social, what I'm saying, who I'm around for real. But it's, what I'm saying, it's different to where, what I'm saying, like it's like, well, you look up to them, what I'm saying, but like, say like for example, the barbershop, the atmosphere in the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? You start learning new slang, start to pick up things or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Some people go there, you know what I'm saying, get the game. Everybody go there to get game, but some people walk out with the wrong type of game. Because I know I done been in the barbershop, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You do it like this, you do it like that, or you trying to get some money, come fuck with me, you know? So it's really, you know what I'm saying, like it's mashed up really. I mean, it's like we all could be like in the same place, you know what I'm saying, same point in time, but it's like the message is not given, you know what I'm saying, the way it should be. That makes sense.
I get what you're saying in a way. What about you, Ping? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I had an uncle growing up, especially in the demolition world. He gave me some wise words, and I was kind of at that point where it was just getting in trouble all the time, doing whatever I want, not listening. And he told me about the smart man and the wise man. Smart man learns from his own mistakes. A wise man learns from other people's mistakes. I got tired of dealing with suffrage and having to dig myself in a hole and then get myself out. So I started watching and listening to all the older folks, around, and I tried to push that and give those lessons, get even the ones that I had to go through, push that onto the younger ones, especially me being at one point being the youngest one on the site to now I'm one of the older ones, and it it makes me feel better passing on knowledge, because knowledge is wasted just gatekeeping it. And so to be able to pass it down again, like Sensei was talking about, like Twan was talking about, I mean, we're basically to passing it on, and like, you gotta, as one of the older guys now, you have to let them do your part. We can, if one gets touched by your words and your knowledge and everything, maybe he passes it on to 2 more people, and it's like collecting 1 extra penny a day. And we just hope that sooner or later the tide is going to turn, and we know that when we're gone, hopefully society's a lot different.
I don't think we can save them all, or I don't think we can support everybody, but you can do your part. As long as you get 1 or 2 of them, man, you can do your part.
And then to me, I just don't want to. I mean, I'm hard on my boys. I'm so hard on my boys. Like, I remind them that, hey, the only other person that's going to be harder than me is going to be yourself. And you just got to get it, because when I'm gone and there's nobody for you to come and be able to talk to, or to go check you, because you do have your dad. I mean, I have my dad, he's still around, but he wasn't around like that. Mm-hmm. And my boys, they have that. So hopefully this now is one of those pages in this quadrant of Texas that we're in my household, that it turns the page that let's start changing stuff. And I get it. It's just a water droplet in the ocean, but it's something. It's a start.
All right. It's time to read some chats.
Let's stop it. Buddy rocking the shit out that pink cup.
Yeah, it's my wife's cup. It's my wife's cup. It's got sweet tea in it.
I don't think we're gonna touch this question because it's not part of this topic. That's something for something else.
Nah, not really.
Why you say?
Because the mental issues he was dealing with got him put in that situation, bro. Because that's not his first time going through that. So it wasn't a mistake. Some people do crimes because it was a mistake. Mm-hmm. But for him to go through it, more than 3 times?
I think this is fourth. I think this is
See what I'm saying? So that's a mental thing that he needs some mental help. I don't think I hope that 20-some years he got, I hope he gets some. Well, he'd be about 60, 70 by the time he get out. Because I know he older. I know Mystical older than me.
Hell yeah. I think he in his 50s, bro.
Right. So 20 years. And then he was in Louisiana. You know, they don't play about their time out there. So that was a mental thing. That, if anything had something to do with this, that did. Because I think there's people, when you catch sex cases, bro, there's got to be a mental problem going on, bro. Because there's no pleasure. It's no, like, the woman isn't showing affection back. She's showing, like, stop. Aggression. Yeah, like, please stop. Like, and you to be able to get off on that, bro, you got to be mentally fucked up, bro. I mean, you know. Yeah. I hate that. That was one of my favorite rappers. I think I even said he was in my top 5. But God damn, bro. Being caught up in a sex case is crazy, bro. With children, women, older people, whatever, bro. To be able to get off on somebody and they like, no, stop it, please. Bro, you gotta be fucked up, bro.
He was in the army. I don't know what he went through like younger in life, but
Bro, why you just say that? What the army have to do with?
I'm saying he could have got fucked up while he was in service, bro. That's what I'm getting at.
I don't know. I think somebody's sister. You remember his sister got killed
When he was younger.
Yeah, and he the one found the body.
The reason I'm bringing up all that is because like it's a compound of things as to why people do what they do. I wasn't just saying it just to say like he was in a. It was just like you never know what people because they go through shit in there too. Even people that never been to war, like there's a lot of women in there that go through stuff. You know what I'm saying? That,
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah.
So it's like, yeah. The message is not being received as it's been thrown out. Some people don't listen. You can take them to the water, man, but shit, you can't make them drink. Anybody else want to get on it? My bad, I'm moving through them.
Oh no, and it also depends who the message is coming from.
True.
Like if
earlier the whole barbershop scenario, you know what I'm saying? It's not knowing who it's from versus you know what I'm saying who it's going to.
Like I remember the barbershop, going to the barbershop like when I was young. My uncle, my mom's brother cut hair. He was a barber. He worked in a barbershop, and it was like older barbers in there. And they basically would just talk about sports, money, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But the new barbers, I don't know. I ain't been in the barbershop in a while. You know, I got a sunroof. I don't need to go. But I don't know what they be talking in there. But the last time I went to the barbershop, they was in that motherfucker smoking. They was in there, you know what I'm saying, drinking. Niggas in there talking about niggas robbing, niggas talking about kicking doors, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like shit. Where can we go? You know what I'm saying? Where's the safe space now?
Right here. Right here is the safe space. So
we need to let the boys know it's okay to be a man. Are pushing so hard. It's on commercials. It's getting into schools, and I feel like as a man and a father, I get put down in society. I didn't say it for the simple fact that we're on somebody else's platform, but y'all can read and see what it says. Anybody want to comment on that?
The problem is,
I'm
not gonna say it's a problem, but the reason it is that it's a lot more people that's pushing for people to be able to do what they want to do. At one point in time, the 80s and the 90s, you know, 70s, 60s, 50s, when there was progress being done, people was living by moral compass and principles. Now there's more and more people that feel like I'm a human and I could do whatever I want to do. But then you got to face those consequences, bro.
True. Yeah.
You know, people live a certain way because they don't want to fall into them consequences. So
I think that's why the push to be able to do what you want to do is prevalent because people don't want the consequences. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, bro, I say we should bring back shame. We should shame motherfuckers.
Absolutely. Shame, and I'm gonna be real. Shame and bullying.
Come back, bro.
Bullying might need to come back, bro. I'm gonna be real with you.
Bullying builds character, bro. Bullying
made me a stone cold person going into playing football and basketball. It didn't matter what type of mess you was talking to me because I got bullied for being a bigger dude and a plus size kid all my life. It was nothing you gonna say to me to take me out my game, to keep me from getting locked in. It didn't matter what it was, and my comebacks was on point every time too because of it. So yeah, I was ready for it.
Yeah, I think we need to bring back.
I don't know, bro. I don't know about that.
What? Which one, bro? Shame or bullying?
Neither, because the reason we was able to conquer that was because we came from different environments. Them environments don't exist no more. The things that built us to be able to survive all that, it's not even there no more. Their entity is not. A lot of these kids are coming in the suburbs. They don't even go outside. So the reason we was able to conquer bullying because most of us had to fight outside.
Bullying's in the suburbs too. They bully out there too.
That's a different kind of bullying.
But it still builds character. It's still needed, bro.
That character, like my boy Pena said earlier, that character is not needed no more. That they don't want that no more.
It ain't what you want, it's what you need.
It's not needed no more.
Man, it is needed. That's why I feel like that's why a lot of things are going in the direction that they're going.
But
we're not able. First of all, we're not strong. We're not strong because we don't want people bullying, and we don't bully because we're scared of the consequences of what it causes. We need to bring all that back to kind of get these boys a little bit more under control in their emotions too. Teach them how to fight instead of shoot.
No.
It's like it's okay.
I think
it's okay.
I think you're getting it mixed up. They need to. I know a lot of people say young people need to go to jail, but I think it's some. I think they need to go to a boarding school that teaches discipline and instrumental strength and emotional health.
They still got military schools like that. I don't even know if they still got that. Military schools that be doing that.
Yeah, they need something like that. They don't need bullying and shame and all that, because you could tear down somebody's mental where you think it's building the character. Yeah, some people build a strong character, but it also build weak character in some people. And it make them delete themselves. That's why they ended bullying, because a lot of people weren't strong enough to take that.
You got a point.
Yeah, you got to build a structure. Again, that feel like the world has now allowed the younger people to not be accountable for things, and so without being accountable, then it's just a run of the muck, do whatever we want, because ain't nobody gonna tell us what to do, and we die. There's somebody else gonna fill that role, and that's just there's no accountability. We do need to build structure and lead by example, not run you through the mud just because I went through this. I mean, why would you want me? Okay, you're gonna see when your baby's born, and congratulations again, man. But when your baby's born, you're gonna understand and see that you don't ever want your child to go even through half of the stuff that you went through. And maybe you didn't get bullied as bad, because I don't think I got bullied as bad. I became the bully. But then I got checked real quick and understood, like, hey, this isn't good for that person, because then sorry, but I'll end up being on a list, because the turn of not being held accountable was already starting to happen, and things like that. We're in that realm of school stuff and having situations and stuff like that, and I don't know. We just got to structure our kids, fortify their mind. Starts in the mind. The fight's always in the mind first. If they can have some structure there, with knowing that they could come to their parents about it, and we can educate them on how to deal with that, how to deal with the bully, and how to deal with that, and hold them accountable, and give them an understanding. Is just because someone says it's okay to be male and pretend female and all this mix up and this and that, let that person be. Let that person do their thing. It don't bother you in your household, that's fine. But we're over here, we hold accountability to very high standards. My boys know that. They're 8 and 7. My wife's she's about to pop again. This in total will be baby number 8, and everyone is held accountable, especially to their actions and their words, just like I am. So, yeah, man.
I know income tax time be a fool.
I was for the save, boy. Hey, boy buying a Bentley every year.
Let me hold something.
I don't think that's how that works, guys. I don't think that's how that works.
Hey, if that ain't the case, brother, we're gonna get you on the podcast. We got to find you another hobby.
To piggyback off of what he said, I think it all starts at home. And I think a lot of people don't have that structure at home. I don't think, because I know a lot of kids, bro. It's like they come from single parent households, whether it's a mother or a father. And in today's time, if you by yourself with a child, bro, you got to work extra hard. So you ain't really spending no time with your kid. And then the kid is being raised by either the school, the daycare, the grandma, or whoever is being left with. And the parent isn't being able to instill whatever values that they have into their children. It's basically what you were saying, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, I'm not saying all parents, but it seems like the role is now of a parent is I'm going to let them free roam and let them figure it out. That's not structure.
He said all that. All I heard was 8. I ain't gonna lie to you.
All right.
I've taken a couple episodes off, man. I've been.
Do young men have enough positive male role models?
No.
Let's start with Twan.
I think male needs some male role models. Grown men need some male role models first.
It's too late for them. It's too late for them.
I mean, I agree with him though, because I mean, you shouldn't be telling me nothing if you ain't even figured it out for yourself.
Facts.
So,
or at least let's go through together, figure it out.
So I'm getting a no from everybody. What Sensei?
But shout out to the ones that are. I know some good basketball coaches, football coaches, and I know some good mentors, but it's not enough of them, bro.
No,
that's what I was asking. Is it enough? Do we have enough?
It ain't enough. No. Shout outs to the ones that I try to mentor the ones at my job and then it might be enough, but it's too much shit that could take them away. You know what I'm saying?
It's too much on the other side of the spectrum. To keep them on. Yeah, I feel you.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Like, okay,
you're running up a slippery slope.
Yeah, like I could spend an hour or 2 or 3 hours with this good mentor, but I gotta go back and spend the other 21 hours to see some bullshit that'll make me forget about.
Okay, yeah.
And then I still gotta go home. In the barbershop.
Right. I still gotta go back to my real world. So
that sucks, man. What about you, Lou? You got anything on? Do we have enough men? Do young men have enough positive male role models?
Nah. I mean, then, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them things that the bad is outweighing the good, and it's more so about, you know what I'm saying, what people have now is what's getting, you know what I'm saying, younger attentions. You know what I'm saying? They take it to heart, you know what I'm saying, glorifying the wrong stuff.
We can get. I ain't gonna get into that. That's another conversation. Nah, it's we've been talking a lot about the community. Well, really the culture, but the community and the influence that a lot of the stuff that the culture as a whole glorifies, as far as that comes from, like the music, the movies, that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But
I feel like just a young
It's time to read some chats.
My bad.
No, you're good.
Ty, you a big old teddy bear.
Hey, hold on.
Hey, my dog Jeff in the chat, man.
I didn't even see that comment come through.
Hey, look me in my eye right now. When I see you when I get back, I'm putting hands and feet on.
Belt to add BTA.
Nah, I can't do too much to him because he old.
These young niggas don't respect. I mean, these YNs don't respect the OGs nowadays. I mean, we talked about that. We said it really ain't nothing to respect anymore. As you know, in a majority. Yeah, in a majority. We got Michael Iverson with accountability.
A big mentor. I seen him do some wonders with young males and young girls. He's a big staple in the city of Dallas.
Let's give a shout out to that guy. I'll take Twan's word for it. We need people out here that really. It's hard though, bro, because everybody got their own thing going on. So it's really so the people who do take the time out to really, get with these young people out here, man. Big shout out to y'all, bro. Big salute out.
Big salute.
No, there's not enough positive role models for males. Yeah, I'm lucky enough. I got a cousin who is also a pastor, and he does a lot of good work in the community too, man. He when I came home, he gave me my first job at his church, which helped me out significantly because it gave me something to do instead of just sitting at home all day thinking about, you know what I'm saying, going out and doing other stuff. So shout out to him. I'm gonna try to get him on the show one day. Real intelligent guy. He's taught me a lot growing up.
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him.
Parents not being parents, they rather be friends with their kids. Anybody want to comment on that?
It's truth.
I've been seeing it too much nowadays. So now the young folks that we running into at the job, some of them just be like they be running over their parents, or they be talking to their parents any type of way or any type of thing. So like they already feel entitled at that point. Talking about some like, well, I can say this. I say this around my mama. I say this around my daddy. So on and so forth. So why can't I say it around y'all? Or I can't say about this. Nah, it's a hierarchy at the job place. It's understanding, it's a respect amongst any and all parties that you are making your money at. Not really just making your money at, just really where you living from your day-to-day basis.
But let me ask y'all something though. Do you, as y'all four right here, do y'all cuss in front of y'all parents?
No.
Don't worry about it, JB. Don't even worry about it, JB.
No,
you have to think about it. No, don't even. When you do that, that's an
answer. Yeah.
Because I want to think about like I don't really just cuss like, and if something come out, I apologize. It don't just be like we talking like how me and y'all be talking. No, I don't do that. No.
What about you, Pena?
Yeah. But so there's this phrase that I say: everything before but don't mean nothing. It's the after the but is what hurts.
What?
To me, whoa, pause. Easy. B-U-T. But man, I do, but it's never to them. To me, it's like maybe my education is just probably my vocabulary is small, right? But it's a way that, like, to show and how that word is like almost a feeling, the situation, like the excitement, the anger that I have. Like there's not a strong enough word that I use, but it's never towards them. It's never, if it's said to them, it's an immediate apology. It's almost a wake up call of like, hey, remember, this is your parent, not your friend. And I think about it as like my first. So I didn't really get raised with my dad like that, but I did have a fear of the father. Whether, of course, again, it's my spiritual father, but it's the same. I'm the first example of what my kids need to learn: fear of the father, and it's not like Sensei was talking about. It's a respect. It's a respect. It's like the same respect that y'all have of not cussing around your family and your mom or your father. It's a respect factor that needs to be put into the house and put on a not a pedestal, because that gets knocked out from under you. It's a method, like just gotta have a respect, man. So you have to have an authority figure somewhere. And if it's not your parents, I mean, it'll be a coach, it'll be a counselor, it'll be a friend, but who's going to be that role model? Who's that going to be? It can't be the guys at the barbershop. Can't be a rapper, because with a rapper, you're
doing it for money.
Yeah. And then you didn't see how hard he worked in the beginning. You didn't see the middle part. You saw like, okay, he was probably not well off, and then now he's well off. You didn't see what he had to do or put in that work. You just think you blink and all of a sudden it's there. That's how the young people want it fast. I speak for myself. I wanted it fast, and that's just not how it works.
What about you, Twan? You cuss in front of your mom?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
It's been times where I tried, bro. It just don't feel right, bro. And then,
Like
I
a slip
tried.
up, like a slip
no,
up.
like at family gatherings, I see my
Like
little
watch
brothers.
this.
No, I see my little brother, like they do it so comfortable, bro. My sisters in them, so I'll try it, and they'll be like, "Nah, bro." That it just cause when I was younger, you remember when that word "fool" used to be cool? What up, fool? And all that. What up, fool? Bro, I used to get smacked up for that saying that shit, bro.
Bro, I used to get in trouble for saying mug.
See what I'm saying?
I got hit for saying so.
My grandmother, bro, mug was too close to motherfucker.
So, bro, I just
liar.
To
say
each
liar,
his
you
own.
getting smacked.
Boy, that one was a mother.
Even if
telling
they
story.
was lying.
You telling story.
They was lying.
And they was lying.
So I try. I ain't gonna lie. I try to be cool with the family gathering and do it, but nah, bro, I can't.
It don't work.
It don't work. I sound corny.
My mom saying, "Oh man."
So
hey. Oh, she just wanted to beat you. I'm sorry.
Oh man, I ain't know, man. I'm not calling you a man. What you talking about?
Yep, that one too. But the main one was dang,
yeah, too close.
Fool,
that's
what
too
up,
close.
fool? Yeah, it was too close. So to each his own, I guess. But I was asking that because that's how society has changed, bro, and that's why parents are being friends with the kids because
they can speak to them anyway.
And then plus, like I said a couple of episodes ago, a lot of these parents losing their kids, bro. So they try to cherish and have a good relationship with their kids before, because they know any day their kids will be goners.
Man, that's sad, bro. That's sad, bro.
I'm seeing a lot of people bury their kids before they pass away.
So that leads into are young men being properly prepared for adulthood in today's society?
Oh. You can't properly prepare nobody for nothing in life.
I mean, you can give them some guidance. Like, hey, man,
everybody got to live their own journey.
So what you might run into?
Can't do it for them.
Can't do it for them.
I mean, that's about all you can do. You know what I'm saying? Give them that little guidance. I mean, because I know, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of cats out here don't even know how to change a tire.
Facts.
I'm speaking on stuff like that too. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Adulthood is more than just paying bills and going through trials and tribulations, bro. Just being able to do basic shit. Like, to me, changing a tire is basic, bro.
Agreed.
It's real basic, bro.
Agreed.
You should be able to do something like change a tire. There's some people.
There's some out here don't even know how to hold a screwdriver for real.
Right, it's tight, left is loose,
bro. Some people that don't even know how to start a lawnmower, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Basic stuff, bro.
They get an electric one.
The more basic one is a lot of people don't know how to put on a tie.
Facts.
Mind your business.
I know it. Yeah.
That's basic.
I can tie it, bro. It just don't never come out right.
Full Windsor and a half Windsor. I got you. Simple as that.
It don't never come out right, bro. It'd be like big, and then the long part, it don't ever come out.
It be looking like Lou.
What'd you say? Hold on.
Why y'all beefing today, bro? Lou, what you do to Sensei, dog? He beefing with you. I remember
what he
today,
said
bro.
a couple weeks ago on last time I was here. He was trying to put them hands on me. Nah, I got something for him.
Hey, hold on. Since we on the topic, I ain't tell you I caught his ass lacking on the job. Come on, bro, delete that, bro. Come on.
We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna.
No. He brought it up. Let's talk about it, guys.
Let's keep the employment out of it, bro.
I'm gonna let you make it. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you make it.
Backstage. We get it backstage.
Thank you, bro.
So we in the age. Let's go in here. Read some of these comments, man. I didn't get to read this one. Perspective is a MF. Everybody is the main character in their own story. I was thinking about that the other day. That's true. Ain't nobody caring about nobody out here.
Last comment.
We gonna get to it, bro. we gonna have to jump that man. My mama would still smack me if I cursed in front of her. And that shows a lot, bro, because Jeff is like 79 years old, 80 years old. So, you know what I'm saying? That shows a lot, bro. He a senior citizen out here. He gets an SS check and he goes to work. Shout out to him, bro.
Hey, man, that's much
And
my
he
dog.
got an exclusive AARP.
All his business.
Hey, man. Hey.
I just learned how to change a tire last week. That's crazy work. And I said he 80 years old, so imagine that, bro.
But he did it. Yo, I'll read it. Joe neck too big for a tie. Says Joe's neck too big for a tie.
Which one of y'all Lou is hurt? You got burned by. Who is this?
Hey yo. Hey yo.
Whoa.
I don't know.
See,
Yo.
that's that shit I'm talking about, Lou. You ain't denying shit. You got to start denying that shit, brother.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know who that is, bro.
Yeah, you need to start denying. You need first
Whoa.
What the
Becky?
Dude,
Becky the
somebody
flamethrower?
out here on you, bro. They trying to ruin your character and your name, bro.
Crazy.
I still ain't heard my man denying
it.
God damn, bro.
I don't know which one talking.
So
Shorty, you call you.
Lou already should have. He's assuming that we already know that this shit ain't happening. That's why he's not denying it, man.
Oh, she
And
called
they
you
gonna tell
bestie.
Say, bro, he going whoever that is going crazy.
Going
this is-
in
this-
on you.
This is going to affect
Now you got
mental
the
health.
rest of the chat on it. Damn.
Goodness.
What the
I don't know what's going on. We gonna move on, bro. We gonna move on.
You
I
got
don't know
me
what's
scared to
going
be
on.
on here now.
Mm.
What the fuck start bringing up shit?
Gonna have to take a couple episodes off too.
Crazy.
So speaking on the social media help or hurt men's mental health.
Hurt right now. It's hurting.
All right. We got hurt. We got everybody agree with that for the most part.
Oh yeah.
Sensei, how is it hurting? How is social media hurting men out here?
I'm gonna give you one phrase that my granny used still to this day, and every time it's two people you don't need to try to keep up with. It's Mr. Gilmore and the Joneses. Don't try to do it. Opinion, I don't know if you ever heard that saying before. Basically what it means is don't be trying to do above the government, which means don't be trying to mess around with your taxes and your money in that aspect. And at the same time, don't be trying to keep up with your neighbor. You stay in your lane, you handle what you're doing, you do what you're supposed to do. And if everybody got this, that going on, they got all the big pools, the big mansions, whatever, so forth. Your time is coming. Like you said, you were just talking about earlier. You got to be patient. Be patient for your time. Sometimes that's not in your book. Rich and wealthy is two different things. You can be wealthy in your one bedroom apartment, having everything nice, everybody healthy, everybody fine. There's a lot of people that gets that confused. Scenario, people get too caught up in seeing things on social media. Like people see dudes buying they rapper girlfriends a new Bentley for their birthday just cause, or whatever the case may be, or vice versa. And people see that and they want to think, oh, well, he can do that, so can he, or so this person. I deserve this because they deserve that. No, you deserve to stay in your lane and do what you're supposed to do. Get right with whoever you believe in. If you believe in somebody, I know everybody's different. And understanding that you have a purpose in life, and your purpose cannot be the same as that person's.
Well spoken. Well spoken. What you got on that opinion?
It's putting. I mean, I remember a couple episodes back behind. It's like put your business out there. It's gonna be either taken more not in your favor than in your favor. I mean, it's just not. Social media is just all around. It's connected us in a way, but I think too much connection is too many hands in the pot, and it ain't it, man.
What's your thoughts on that, Lou? Social media.
I'm gonna go with it hurt. Because I mean, for the simple fact, you know what I'm saying? It's like everything is online now. You know what I mean? How you feel, how you think, how you talk. Like we said I said in previous episodes, it's like it's nobody thinks for themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's always, you know what I'm saying, what somebody else is feeling. That's what people go off for their own feelings.
What you got to say on this one?
Social media hurts the mental because social media doesn't give nothing but judgment and ridicule. It gives no assistance. So if you're going through something mentally, the last place you need to be is on social media, and it will cause you to be delusional on life. So don't go. You going through something mentally? Please stay off
Keep
of
that shit
social
out the
media.
well, bro. Please,
bro.
It's a magnifying glass to show your craziness.
And comparison is what did they say? Comparison is the thief of joy. So you know what I'm saying. Don't just because you think somebody doing something on social media or is going this way. Half of these people be lying, bro.
Yeah,
lying, bro. So
and people just gonna judge you all day. They're gonna ridicule. They're gonna talk down. They gonna laugh at your pain. If anything, so don't go there.
So are men valued for who they are or what they provide? Let me get who they are, what they provide, Lou.
What they provide.
Who they are, what they provide, Twan.
That's a hard one for me.
Who they are, what they provide, Sensei.
What they provide.
Pena, provide or who they are.
It's provide, man.
What was the first part of that question? Do they what?
Are they valued for who they are or what they provide?
They valued on who they are.
Okay.
Because if you a bullshit ass nigga, you ain't gonna provide shit.
Okay, we got your hands on it. Why you say provide? Why you say they value for what they provide, Lou?
I heard I seen that video with Chris Rock talking. I forgot how he had said it though.
Was it one of his stand-ups?
It was about the unconditional love.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about.
How'd it go?
It's like women, kids, and dogs are the only ones who get unconditional love. So men is just conditional until to what we provide or we bring to the show and tell. That's how we're declared a winner, basically. It's not word for word what he said.
It was something along the lines of that. But I mean, anyway. And what I was gonna say, but yeah, that's why I say the value for, you know what I'm saying, for what they provide, because I mean, a lot of men are not gonna get no love just off rip. And like with today's society, it's like on some, what can you do for me?
What you got to say on that, Sensei?
So, and it can be, it's for sure provide, but at the same time, like it's different types of, I don't know the correct word for it, but what you're providing.
Provision.
There you go. But appreciate it. So you gotta think about it like in this situation, it's a lot of times when you think of it from a monetary value, providing them all these monetary things that may have a woman or a child or whoever the case may be that get that unconditional love, all these things that they might want just superficially, but also at the same time in a situation, in a relationship or something like that, You can provide the security. You can provide the reassurance. You can provide the general, like the unconditional love that you can give that other person. That a lot of the time, that is because you provide them those things, they won't leave you, or they'll stick around you, or they'll keep you in the loop, or whatever case may be in that situation. They want to keep you in that inner circle because they know what you can provide for them in that aspect of that's not monetary, that's not necessarily physical. It could be a mental thing or a psychological thing. So it's really, and when you break down to it, is whether it's provision in a physical sense or but either way, at the end of the day, you got to provide something to get that type of love in return. You're not going to get you're not going to get unconditional love, because at the end of the day, it's a lot of times, like especially with old heads and even some people now. Like for me, my OG is my older brother. He 8 years older than me. I had to see him up his head a whole lot. But some other things that stuck with me that he said that allowed me to get better and understand that from that perspective is, at the end of the day, you do got friends that care about you, do got people that care about you, but the only person that's gonna get you out of a shit hole or a terrible hole in a terrible place is
It's
yourself.
yourself. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You say provide, Jose. I mean, Pena.
Yeah, it's provide. I mean, basically, since they done hit exactly the same thing that I was in the realm going a lot better way. But it is provide. Reason being is like my offspring and or anyone around me wouldn't know me. I mean, I guess you would say. I mean, it's just everything's transactional. It's always going to be transactional. I mean, this here, you and I can't have a conversation if we're not. It's not. It's everything's a transaction. So it's what you bring to the table. It's what you bring to a conversation. It's what you. It's all that stuff. It's just transactional. That's just how it is. And yeah, man.
So let me ask this then. Does that necessarily make it? Because I guess the way we ask the question is like, being valued for who you are is better than being valued for being a provider. So would being a provider be a negative thing or would that be just a positive thing? Because sometimes we look at it. Some people look at it like, motherfucker, you should get love for who you are, but being a provider is a good thing. And I don't think I think a lot of people, a lot of men look at that negatively because it's what's going on, Twan?
Yo, he comment on his own live.
He can't even hide it, bro.
My bad.
He got bored. He got ADD, y'all. All right, let's go on and move on from that. So we know 80% of the self-deletion is by men. Why do you think so many men are reaching a breaking point? Let's start with you, Lou. Why do you think so many men are reaching a breaking point?
Ooh, no outlet. That's what I would say. I mean, everybody got a lot of men got so much stuff bottled up, you know what I'm saying, from trauma, life experiences. And that might be the only option for real. Well, for them, I'm not saying it's an option, but I'm just saying it might be the option for them.
Yeah. What about you, Twan? What you think about that?
They're reaching a breaking point because they got that saying, you only live once. Nah, motherfucker, you live every day, bro. You get a chance every day, bro. Just because you fail at something today or you're going through something today, you ain't got to go through that tomorrow, bro. So a lot of people, you only die once, bro. You live every day, bro. It's 365 in a year, bro. You're not going to go through what you're going through forever. So once a lot of men get that out their head that they only live once, only got one life to do it, nah. And I guarantee ain't none of us going through what we went through 10 years ago. So if you just make it through the storm, bro, just make it through, bro. You'll be all right, bro. Everybody got scars. Them scars are beautiful, bro, on your journey.
Okay. Opinion.
Man, it's kind of tough because as a person who had a failed attempt in times that were dark, to be able to go and it just felt like pressure just kept coming. The water flow was just too much, and there was no outlet. Lou said it, best. There's no outlet. There was no, and one thought that's how you relieve the pressure. It's just, and man, I think the Lord Almighty that it jammed, and I wouldn't have the kids that I have now. I wouldn't have the wife I have now. I wouldn't have the beautiful scars that I have now, and an understanding.
If you don't mind me asking, what took you to that? What took you to that point? What made you say, you know what, this is it? I can't.
So, man, I just kept losing. And I lost visitational to my first to kids, because of actions I was taking, of things I was doing. I was seeking drugs and seeking that way of lifestyle, and it's drinking and doing these horrific things that I was seeking to do and wanting to do, and thought it was okay to do because accountability just wasn't there. And so to lose that, and I mean, it was just before I had it was just a little bit, before I met my wife and all this stuff. It was just tough, that having to deal with that pressure and dealing with all that. Yeah, man, there was nobody to go to, and that's what I thought was okay.
Yeah.
And now understand that it's not okay. It's selfish. Like I do understand now where they would say that the pain's not over, it gets transferred. My mother would have dealt with that. My daughters would have felt that. All these people around, and it just was a dark day, man. It was a dark day.
After that moment, what advice would you give somebody that was in that moment to not get them to the point to where you got? What would you tell them? Like, nah, bro, just don't do it.
There's someone not probably in your immediate circle because you feel by yourself, right? But there's someone that hasn't been a yes man or isn't a yes man and wants to tell you what you want to hear, but that will sit there and like, hey man, you jacking up, man, and not giving you a solution. But I needed somebody to throw in my face, hey man, you jacking up, you're doing the wrong stuff, dude. You're doing this, you're doing that. You got to get right, man. And that, and then what helped to me is like, and I had to find something that was, I guess, bigger than me. I found God. I went and found something bigger than me, something that I had to have an understanding. And some people aren't like that. I've had a conversation with my cousin. So why do people think like that? Why do people think, why do they need God? Why do they seek this? Why do they seek that? Some people just need to have something to look up into, a focus point to get them in a straight line. We couldn't make straight lines without a ruler at one point. You know what I'm saying? And some people just need that. And I needed that. Some people don't. Some people might be strong-minded. Some people are weak-minded. And I needed a focal point. And when I sought the Lord and I figured that me personally, I needed that. And if you need it, or anybody needs it, and they're feeling that way, man, reach out to either one of us, I'm pretty sure either one of us will definitely. I mean, we don't want you on the ledge, but we'll definitely help you back off the ledge. And
yeah.
please, man, just it's not something that's.
My socials are in the description, so I do want to say to anybody that's listening, or if you know anybody that's going through something, you can always message me. I usually don't sleep number 4 hours a day, so I will respond if you're going through something. Um, I understand mental health issues. I've suffered from some myself, so I always want to help somebody, man. And I'm pretty sure everybody on the panel feels the same.
Absolutely,
For
100%.
sure.
Let me get your thoughts on this, Sensei. Why do you think so many men are reaching a breaking point?
Kind of like a lot of Penny was saying, Russ, a lot of people feel like they're alone or they don't have an outlet. Or a lot of the time, like for me and my mental struggle for the longest was that I was always told that you emotions is not a thing for you. You don't need to have that. You're not supposed to feel that way. You get up, you dust yourself off, you keep it going. You don't allow yourself to feel any type of way about any situation. But like Penny was saying, sometimes when you lose a lot, you keep losing, and you continue to get to that point. That doubt does sit in your mind, or that monster on your back on your shoulder back here, saying like, hey, like this you ain't got to feel it no more. You ain't got to feel this way. You ain't got to do this. It's a lot of you. It's a lot of aspect, like you were saying. It's not. It doesn't end. It just transfers. So when I finally got to that point, which speaking with my OG, my older brother, a lot of time we didn't. I rarely saw him cry growing up because he wasn't that type of person. But as we got older, we understood as men in certain situations, certain times, like, bro, you gotta let it out. You gotta feel the way you need to feel for a reason. And me and him sat there and cried on each other's shoulders plenty of times over and over, and understand like it is generally hard to be a man. It is generally hard to be alive. It's generally hard to go do things on a consistent basis. And it's okay to understand, it's okay to feel that way. And then when you get to that point, you get to that dark aspect, it doesn't matter who, what, when, where, why. Even if it's in your inner circle, outer circle, reach out to anybody, anyone at some point that can at least listen to you, because there's gonna be somebody there. There's avenues now. There's more avenues.
Yeah.
Me being born in the late '90s, of course, growing up in that time, like early 2000s, mid 2000s, it wasn't as accessible. Now it's a lot more accessible, which I love. There's a whole hotline for it now, which I don't know when that started, but it's the fact that you got to have that. It's got to be, there's no release. So understand that there is an avenue of release, or at least to be able to talk or have somebody hear you out, or just being able to generally feel the emotions and want to just cry, want to just yell, want to just do whatever. That sometimes that release helps. And that was the start for me. Once I was able to really allow myself to feel emotions and feel that, it helped a lot with not just myself, but with relationships, with business, as business associated things as well too, because I'm able to clear my mind out more because I'm not holding in so much myself. So that I like people say, like I feel both sides of it. I personally have never tried to have an attempt, but at the same time, like that doubt, that monster has sat on my shoulders so many times.
All right, it's time to read some chats.
All right. I don't know who this person is. I ain't gonna read that shit. They trolling. What I miss, Lou, in the hot seat when I hop on.
Apparently.
Men were programmed to be strong back in the day. Now there is no programming going on. Anybody want to expound on? Anybody want to comment on that?
Kind of
There
like what I
is
said.
programming.
It's programming.
It's not the
It's
programming you want.
Facts. Facts.
Jeff, Lou, I know a guy that can help with that issue. Hey, call that man backstage and get that man some help, bro. Yo.
What up, DJ Scully? Facts, my guy.
I don't know who this dude is, but we gonna block him.
Number
DJ
one
Twan.
fan. Keep up the good work.
We gonna block him.
I thought this podcast was about truth. No, man. Twan,
Jeff said Twan be spitting facts.
Hey,
he always gonna give us some good advice on here, man. Kathy Cole says y'all talking about something real. Yeah.
Me too. Somebody got to
It's,
hear us, even if
it's
one
some.
person hears.
Yeah, it's some. I know a lot more, man. I know a lot of people, bro. A lot of men that have struggled with a lot of stuff, and these are like some strong, like stand-up guys that like carry their family and everything, bro. But they still struggle with demons, like demons. And man, I'm glad that it is an outlet now, and I'm glad that we are in a little bit more time to where we are now telling people like, "Hey, bro, if you need to talk to somebody, talk to me." You know what I'm saying?
And then it's not just somebody that's probably just you can tell it emotionally. Sometimes it's the people with the most smile on their face, thinking that they're just going about it, thinking they can hide it. Man, check on those people. Check on them. Sit them down.
James Hickman says, we feel like we got to provide. Seems like marriage nowadays isn't sacred anymore. As soon as we don't provide anything, it's so easy for them to find something else.
Damn, y'all be dealing with some. Woo, y'all be dealing with some people.
Look what you got going, bitch. Half the men nowadays want the women to do everything like cook, clean, take care of kids, work, everything it is, and these kids know that, so they respect the moms before they respect the dads. Anybody got something to say on that?
Like I said, yeah, y'all be dealing with some weird.
I don't see it, bro.
Nah, I see. Nah,
I seen it. I seen it.
Oh,
yeah.
I guess that's the good thing about the panel, bro. We just different perspectives because I don't see it, bro. I've seen either the mom does everything by herself, or I see a 2-parent house, like 2 people make it happen.
Yeah,
but I've heard, but I've never seen it.
coming from a military background though, I be seeing that a whole lot. You see where the mom would stay at home, the dad would be the going base handling business, the mom at home taking care of all the kids, taking care of all the stuff in the house, and the dad just do this, then, and the third. So the mom already has a better relationship, better answer, better respect than the dad does. Dad's just the monetary provider in a sense. So
don't listen to this guy, bro. Don't take nothing this dude says
I
serious.
ain't and nothing to do that go wear a hearing aid at work. I'm cool. Cool. With them orthopedic shoes he be having too.
So after that talk, do you think men are allowed to be vulnerable in today's society? Y'all quiet over there. What's going on?
I didn't know who you wanted to go. My fault. I didn't want to
Oh,
overstep.
nah. That was just an open question. Go ahead, Sensei.
Yeah, I do. Like I said, we're talking about the hotline. That's one of the many things that allow people to be vulnerable, and it's a lot of people that will step up. Like for me, a prime example that I remember is that not long time ago, but a while ago with me, because I got a lot of family in Houston and a lot of family, of course, in San Antonio. But in Houston is a basketball player named Ryan Anderson. Ryan Anderson was, 6'10".
I don't mean to cut you off, Ty, but like your
ahead.
mic goes in and out
Can you hear me?
talk. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a streaky shooter named Ryan Anderson. Bro, his wife had she self deleted herself. And it scars him to this day, but he's a big advocate for a lot of like suicide prevention. And he did a lot of work in the community as well too, which means third ward, fifth ward, all those type of things. Like even in the hood in that aspect, and seeing somebody in that magnitude, maybe he wasn't a star player, but seeing somebody in that magnitude, hey, you got all this money, you dealing with all this stuff, it kind of brings a humanity to it all. And then, like another person, DeMar DeRozan, he's an advocate for that type for mental health as well too, for not just people, just men also. So with all of that being said, entirely it's just seeing one or two people being vulnerable. It allows more people to be, I'd say, okay, me too. All right, me too. In a lack of a better term, the Me Too movement type of thing. Yeah.
Me as well.
Yes, thank you. Me as well.
This is an interesting comment. men and women are not equal. More men are accepting this truth, and that's why everyone is losing their mind. Laugh out loud. Men are doing fine. Y'all agree or disagree with that?
I wasn't always fine. I was not always fine. I was not okay.
Anybody else?
Well, I don't even understand what he's saying.
He's saying that we don't have any issues. Basically, there's no issues going on with men. All the men are good, and the reason that it is a problem is because everybody is accepting basically what we're saying right now.
I mean,
Hell
what was
nah.
what was the stat? I mean, 80%.
Yeah,
I don't
80%.
men and women are not equal. More men are accepting the truth, and that why is it right? I don't know.
Yeah, approximately 80% of self-deletion in the U.S. are men. Men die by self-delete at about 4 times the rate of women. So, take that information. Most people are upset with men because men are finally accepting the truth that men and women are not equal.
I don't know, bro. I look at everybody as equal. So I don't know.
Yeah.
And I feel women put up with more shit than men. That's the way I feel like.
I agree.
Just for the simple fact they got to go through pregnancy.
That's why I say I agree, because I see
one time a month.
Yeah,
one time a month, they body flip out on them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, bro. That's just me, bro.
The reason I can say I agree with that is, one, yeah, men do put up with stuff, and there's a lot of, but most of the stuff that we do is by choice. We choose to pick a hard job. We choose to, you know what I'm saying? Whatever we do, we choose to do it, because there's some people out here that don't choose to do none of that stuff. And a lot of the stuff that women go through is not by choice. Like you said, the stuff that they got to deal with as far as, their body and all that kind of stuff. Just besides pregnancy, because, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I hear all this, and what I hear is somebody had said it and quoted it and this and that. The man has to work all his life for the yacht, but the woman had to be just born and, of course, of age to get on the yacht instantly. So, I mean,
that's if you look a certain way, though. All the women don't get on the yacht,
but no, for sure. But like you said, we choose the hard jobs. They can be choosing to be in that realm of not being able to get on the yacht, as in if it's size or whatever. It's the same thing as with men. If we don't provide, then we're not gonna get that end goal. If they don't, it's a give and take. It's a two sides. It's a coin. One side's not the same. We're not equal. It's not. It's just. I don't know, man. I just
see all this came. When all this started, when they banned Pornhub. See, when Pornhub was free, bro, niggas wasn't going through this shit, bro. No, it's just I don't know, bro.
That's when the 80% started, huh?
My bad, y'all.
Damn. Boom, right on the money. That is the problem. We cannot accept the truth that men and women are not equal. There it is.
I mean,
who is he referring to? Yeah, I don't understand what you're.
I know he referring to me, but what equal in what is what I don't understand. Yeah. I think where I'm messing up. I'm thinking he's saying that men are higher than women.
And
but he's not saying
he's
not saying that. He's just saying we don't go through the same thing. I think that's what he's. I don't know.
I mean, we don't go through the same issues.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what he's referring to, basically.
I refer to it as it's a coin, man. It's just different on both sides, but we're still on the same piece of metal. You know what I mean? But I look at it like this: I don't ask to get kicked in the nuts again, like I got asked for another kid. So there's a pain that's different. I'm just saying, me and my wife had this conversation. She's right here. So
Nah, I get what you're saying.
Hey, Pena, blink twice if you're in danger, bro. We got you.
He blinked
Nah.
too.
Nah.
He blinked twice.
No, man, I
seen
got
it.
my fan right
seen
here. I got my fan right here. The fan's blowing on me. This
We
and
gonna
that.
run this back, man. All right. So, what would y'all say is the biggest challenge men are facing today? Let's start with Twan.
Not getting emotional. I think
What you
that's
mean by that?
a lot of men get emotional real fast and don't be thinking logically, and that's what get them fucked up and put in fucked up situations. Because
True.
the first thing they do is get emotional. Why me and all that? Nah, think logic.
Yeah.
Think how to get out the situation instead of putting yourself in the situation.
Yeah, I agree
But
with you.
I think
100%
that's
with
the
that.
biggest challenge that men go through.
Okay. What about you, Lou? What would be a big challenge you think men are facing today?
I'm gonna go with dang. I'm gonna go with the being more self-aware.
What you mean by that?
Like kind of close to what Twan was saying about, you know what I'm saying, have your emotions and everything in check. But like, you know what I'm saying, basically saying like if you're not, you know what I'm saying, basically like not being knowing that you're not okay, but you're not doing anything about it. You know what I'm saying? You're not, you know what I'm saying, using the resources that you have, you know what I'm saying, to get the help that you need.
Okay. Pena, what would you say be a big challenge for men today?
I mean, it hits on what Tuan was talking about. I am going to put it in the words of like our mind. It's ourself. We keeping ourselves in check, accountable. Being accountable, man. That's just hold yourself accountable like you would want the next man. And if we all keep ourselves at a standard, a high standard, I mean, it becomes almost very. I'm gonna say we can have that become cancerous with and be able to stick to the next person, teach the next person to just be accountable. It's in your mind. It's not they're not whatever's going on at work. Maybe it's not towards you. Maybe it's genuinely to someone else that's being a lazy ass. And they're not saying, hey, group, we need to step it up. You probably busting your ass. Yeah, we get it. But it's probably not you who's the problem. It's someone else. So it's just in your mind of like thinking you're getting bullied. And I think it goes back to the other topic is like sometimes, I mean, maybe that's that mindset of being bullied back then. Now it's transferring, and this is the ugly face of it. We need to change that mindset of putting it to our kids. But it's our mind, man.
Sensei?
I would, let me see. All right, can y'all hear me better? A little bit better?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Accountability was the main one, or one of the main ones that I was gonna say. Payne hit the nail on the head with that. And then really Lou took another one, guys, was self-awareness. And then I think a third one that I wouldn't necessarily say easily missed, but one that can be easily looked over is for lack of a better term, coachability. Understanding to learn not just learning from your mistakes, but learning from other mistakes. Understanding like there's certain things, there's certain situations where you might not have a good role model, but at the same time, that role model not being good can show you what you need to not to do. So like another instance, going with my brother. A lot of time, my brother got his behind whoop on a daily basis doing dumb stuff. I learned, all right, you're gonna keep getting your behind whoop doing dumb stuff. I'm gonna do the opposite. So it's like, yeah, I'm not getting my behind toe up on a daily basis. Especially my mom being a military woman, she ain't holding back. I don't want them type of problems. So I learned over time, like, all right, you did this, all right, let me do that. And then I wouldn't say obviously it wasn't easier. And then me being the youngest, I got let off the hook a lot of times too. But it being coachable, understanding like you can learn from the positives and the negatives. So there's always a learning curve, a learning process, and an actual lesson that you will learn in every situation, whether it's good or bad, and improving from it from there. Get a little bit better every day.
Okay.
Self-preservation to be your best friend, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Self-preservation is your best friend, bro. As long as you look after you, you're gonna be all right, bro.
I was gonna say, to close out, well, you could tell your younger self one piece of good advice that you've learned now. What would you tell them? We're just gonna start with Lou. We're gonna go to Twan. We're gonna do Sensei. We're gonna close out with Pena. So Lou, you could give your younger self, let's say your teenage self, high school, piece of advice.
Pertaining to what first? Pertaining to what?
I was gonna ask that.
Finances, wife, kid. Pertaining to what?
I want to say finances, because just life in general.
I would say let's keep it in check. Pertaining to your mental health.
Yeah.
I tell myself, I mean, it's okay to not be okay sometimes.
Okay. What about you, Twan? Mental health. What you know now? It's something you know now that you didn't know when you was younger. That got your mind right.
Oh, like I just said just a while ago, don't get emotional. Always think strategically. Yeah. Don't get emotional, bro.
Yeah, I think that would be mine.
It ain't personal, it's business.
Mm-hmm.
Sensei?
You know, I would look to myself when I say self. At the end of the day gonna end. It's gonna be another one. And you gotta learn from the day before so you can apply it to the day after.
All right, Confucius. I like that though. Opinion.
Mine's are probably gonna be simple. But I didn't hear no bell. I didn't hear no bell. You get up and you whoop tomorrow's ass tomorrow. I mean, being a person that almost checked himself out, I almost threw in the towel, man. And it wouldn't, I didn't hear no bell. So keep going, kid.
That's what's up. Man, this is a great conversation, bro.
Love these conversations. Love them.
This is a great conversation. I'm glad we got y'all to show up, man. Sensei Pena, welcome back, man. It's nice to see you.
Yes, sir.
Sensei,
Yes, sir.
appreciate you for showing up. This is a real good conversation.
I was on my best behavior today.
This time.
It was a sensitive topic, man. We couldn't be too.
Oh no, it was a bunch of times I was about to spaz out, but I didn't do it today.
We're gonna get a couple of these chats out the way before we go. I want to make one more comment, even though she'll never see this. Just want to say I love my wife and I can do anything, but I wouldn't want to try and do life without her. Shout out to you, James Hickman. That's
yes,
a nice positive.
Shout out to your wife too, man.
We're gonna put that in the clip.
Ty, read somewhere.
Why you got beef with me, bro? He got beef with me, man.
Hey, I'm gonna use that.
Jeff ain't been here in a month of Sundays, and he want to come and stir up shit on mental health. On the mental health one, he testing that mental health we got. But nah, Jeff a good dude though. Jeff a real good dude, low key.
Facts.
Oh man, I appreciate everybody for showing up. If you here, like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Go click that notification bell. That way every Sunday y'all know when we going live, man. I'm gonna try to next week is gun violence, man. We're talking about the gun violence in America. Hopefully I can get everybody back for that one too.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be that's gonna be one hell of a conversation, man.
Is your wife still next to you?
Yeah. No, not in his room.
Oh.
She's in the other room watching.
Oh,
we got.
okay.
I've come across some information that was very interesting that I want to share. But yeah, man. Once again, episode. This is what 2021. We in there.
I appreciate you, Jeff. Man. Thank you.
Anybody got any closing statements they want to make besides Twan? Because he's probably gonna say some wild shit that's gonna end this motherfucker. Oh, all right, everybody quiet.
No. I was waiting for somebody else to say something. Nah, Twan, nah. What I was gonna say is that again, I appreciate all of y'all being the best men. I think you're cutting out. The best men that y'all can be, the best people that y'all can be. Continue to do it. You do matter. You do care. People that's listening, same thing. You do matter. You do care. Even when you think that there is no light in any situation, it's something somewhere. If there's a thought that there's a light, it's there. So you're not alone. You loved. Just stick with us now. It get brighter. The day get brighter.
Yeah. I've seen some dark days, and it gets better, man.
I got something.
Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
If you fall in life, get your ass up, because you're going to fall again. Go look at my Facebook if you want to know what I'm talking about.
I was gonna play the clip, bro. I forgot. I was gonna play the clip on the show, bro.
Play it.
If you fall, play it.
Hey, nah,
so I can narrate it. Wow.
So I
can show y'all what's going on.
If you stuck around, you get to get the exclusive.
Go ahead, play it. I want to see it too.
Protect your peace.
I like that.
Damn, that was a good one.
That's a real good one.
Yeah.
Where we at? Oh,
read it
out. Read it out for me, Twan.
Advice to my younger self from That's Net. Advice to my younger self: protect your peace as fiercely as you protect your dreams. Don't ignore red flags because you see someone's potential. Learn to say no, heal before you help. Forgive yourself for what you didn't know. Growth comes from learning. Be patient.
I like that.
Sound like a Bible scripture.
I love that.
That's from Psalms, June 20, whatever.
This mother.
Yeah.
Here's the video, y'all.
Oh Lord, I need a good laugh before I go to sleep.
Oh, you gonna laugh?
So this is me minding my business.
Is the audio too loud?
We don't even hear the audio.
I can hear it coming through mine.
Oh, there's no audio in the comments in the way.
Let me see.
3, 2.
Now watch me take it out on the lawnmower. So bitch ass out the way.
Why it take you so long to get up?
I had that. It took me. The video wasn't long enough for me to get up.
Hold on. We're gonna play it one more time. Now, what happened at this point, bro? You minding your own business, right?
That heat took over. I was just ready. That's the end of the yard. This is what got
me. You look back, bro.
I looked.
You look back, bro. What was you? You didn't even look at what you was supposed to be looking at.
As I look back up, I said, "God damn, it's hot in the bitch out here."
Well, you got a sweater on.
It's hot. Oh shit!
Then he hit that Peter Griffin.
Oh,
and for those who can't see,
that's what everybody else said. The Peter Griffin. Did I really?
Then he get the fuck out the way. Why you mad at the lawnmower, nigga? The lawnmower ain't even do nothing.
The lawnmower. You mad at the lawnmower for that?
He said,
Hey, and then see what the rest of the video didn't show, because I edited the video. My dog was out there, and it was just coincident that my wife came out on the other side of the car, but she didn't think I was out there, right? So the dog go back and say, "Come look at your dumbass husband." That's what the dog said to her. And then my wife comes over there. She thought I was praying, bro.
Pause.
what?
In 100-degree weather, she thought I was on the ground praying.
I ain't never known nobody to pray on their back.
Okay. Respectfully, bro. Respectfully, I say this. I understand why you don't go to nobody. I remember when you fell in the shower, he was like, "Can I come in?"
Hey, trying to keep yourself apart.
Y'all know what it is. It's them barbecue feet. All right. We're gonna get out of here, man. Appreciate you.
Where you about to go?